Yo, howdy guys, how's it going? So it has been a hot minute since we have done any kind of MRE review, but I come out for a day hike today to come check out this one camping spot that some of y'all have seen a few times because we recently got a good bit of rain. And since this was creekside, I just want to double check and make sure nothing, got washed out too bad or anything like that. And then I also wanted to be beside a creek so that we would have just immediate access to water to wash anything up afterwards. So now this MRE right here is pretty cool because it is a pink spoon MRE from MRE Star. So you can only get these throughout the month of October, and whenever you buy a case of these, a portion of the funds go to support a breast cancer awareness foundation, which is awesome. So if you're in the market for MREs anyways, you might as well get one now, and there is a pink MRE spoon in here. So for anybody that collects MRE stuff, you'll have a very unique item to add to the bunch. Now this one in particular is menu 14 Mexican beef, and I'm actually really hungry because I've not really eaten much today, and then after hiking in, I'm ready to dig into it. So I think I brought out this Light My Fire mess kit, so we have a plate and bowl so we can actually pour this stuff out and you can see the quality of the content. Because where it just says Mexican beef, I'm assuming there's tortillas in here, so it'll be like a taco situation if I had to guess, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, there's another look at it up close. Let's take and see how easy or difficult the peelable seal is on this one. Okay, and that's actually not bad at all. So take and pull our items out one at a time. Here at the top we've got our accessory packet. So we've got a napkin, we've got the really dope looking pink spoon, sugar, hand wipe, I believe there's coffee, toothpick, then I think there might even be salt and pepper. Big emphasis on having pepper in there. So there's that, and we'll open that up in a second. Go ahead and pull out our main, which is Mexican beef, which that actually has a good amount of weight to it, so I think there's a decent bit in our main there. We have got an oatmeal cookie, which we'll probably have that with the coffee. We have got our heater, which has a good sized element in it, and actually a pretty durable feeling bag. That bag almost feels like it's a little bit thicker than the legitimate US like MREs. Okay, here we have got our tortillas, so I was correct about that. We'll probably be eating these taco style. We have toffee peanuts. Be interested to try those. Okay, and I was worried for a second, but we do have cheese spread. That is the #1 priority when it comes to having, any of these like taco style meals. And then finally, we have a beverage drink mix. This particular one is lemon powder. So now originally, I'm still not positive if I will end up drinking this because, at the end of the day, this is just a flavored drink. These MRE Star drink powders, and they're literally just like all the other ones. There's not a lot different about this. You get some electrolytes, but this is just a good chunk of that is pretty much pure sugar, and just sugar makes me a million times thirstier, so we'll see about that one. But yeah, there is all of our components. So first things first, we need to get our main out here, get her in the heater so that can start heating up. Oops. Tear the top on that. Get our heater seated right there to the very bottom of our line. Slide this in, and we want this on the back side of the heater so that we can see the line. That heater does cover the majority of the body of our MRE. Splash her with a bit of water there. I think I just ever so slightly overfilled that, but not by much. Get it wet. And yep, it's heating up. Oh god, okay. It's heating up immediately as it should. Ooh, this bag is getting too hot to hold. But hopefully you can see that steam starting to roll out of there. So she is cooking. We'll just prop her up against this tree right here. Oh, and I about forgot, I do want to slide the cheese in here so that it can warm up a bit. We're not going to put it against the element, just on the back side of our main there. And then might as well start off with some of these nuts. There's that. See what these are looking like. Okay, those actually look pretty solid. Okay, so the nuts are not super salty. You got that like slight bit of sweetness to them. And they do taste extremely fresh, which makes sense considering that this is a practically new MRE. Now I was going to open up this accessory packet because I already mentioned everything that was in there. And there's our pink spoon. You guys will see that up close in a second. But I know this is a weird thing to say, but I do like the shape of it. It matches like the shape of one of my favorite spoons that I have at home. So yeah, there we got our sugar and our wet wipe. We got a toothpick. I'm going to leave that in here because I'll lose it immediately. Got a bit of creamer. Got coffee. Okay, sweet. I was worried because I didn't think I'd seen it. We do have pepper flakes. Again, that's a big priority for any of these like taco style MREs. Got the Smarties. And then the thing the MRE Star does that I do not understand why regular US MREs don't have is peppers. Like if you want to have salt in there, why not have black pepper? It just doesn't make sense to me. But that's everything that is in the accessory packet. Now I will say the one thing that I noticed this MRE does not have, which isn't a huge deal for recreational use, but there isn't a hot water bag. So that's why I want to make sure it wasn't in the accessory packet and I missed it. But if you're not familiar, you get a hot water bag so that if you want to make the coffee, you know, and you don't have access to a stove or make a fire, then you can fill that bag with water. You can slide it in alongside your FRH and it'll heat your water. Then you mix in your coffee and you're good to go. I hadn't planned on starting a fire, but we might actually start a small one here. And because I got my canteen cup with me, so I do want the coffee. So I just took and dug a little trench right here so that we have a spot to put our canteen cup over that it can just kind of set on dirt and then we can feed some wood into it. I had my ferro rod, my fire kit in my pocket, but also had forgot. I just randomly stuck these UCO storm matches in my smock a while ago. So let's just use one of these. Why not? Because I want to see, I got some larger sticks than you would normally start with. So I just want to see if one of these matches can actually get a pile of sticks like this going. If not, you know, that's what we experiment for. Okay, good to know. That was actually really close. Yeah, decent experiment. So anyways, let's do what we should have done to begin with. So yeah, this is the size I would normally start with, and this is a guaranteed go. So just thought we would give these matches a try with that larger bit there. Yes sir, that is going no problem. So this is definitely done. Now, like a dummy, and for the first time in a long time, I managed to come out somehow without my leather gloves. I normally always have those on my side. But with that cheese on the back side, it's actually not too bad to handle. But it is nice and hot. Oh yeah, it's really hot. And cheese is nice, and I mean it is hot too, but before I made the mistake of putting this against the FRH element and then it kind of liquefies the cheese. You see all that steam coming out of there still. Fire's going nice and good, so we'll get some creek water on the boil here in a second. So let's take and open this up. And that right there is the first little look in the package. I'm trying to strategize in my head. I got the plate portion of our mess kit out, our tortillas. So I'm thinking I might actually pour this out in the plate, mix everything up, and just like take a spoon of it, take a bite of it, and then do that. And actually, for that reason, let's actually use the bowl portion here. Dumping her. Okay, so there you can actually get a decent look at what we're working with. So we got like beans, we got our meat. I mean, it looks solid. Let's go ahead and get our cheese in there. Make sure we get every last little bit of that out. Now let's just take a mixer up. Oh yeah, and then we can't forget, we've got pepper flakes, which is a must. Curious to see how these pepper flakes stack up in hotness in comparison to the standard US MRE. And I know I've not tasted it yet, but by God, I want the black pepper in there as well. Just want to open up my sinuses as much as possible. And the thing that's probably going to be the most unremarkable is the tortillas, because, I mean, a tortilla is a tortilla. But we do have 3 of them. They're actually nice and moist. These are not big enough to really do a taco. It's like with these, if I was just eating out of the pouch, I would still just take a bite of our meal and then a bite of the tortilla. But that is enough yapping about it. I am ready to start eating it. Yeah, I'm really glad that I brought out the mess kit. Now, I actually forgot how much, like how many components is in that mess kit. Bite of this. Man, I'd never lie to you guys when it comes to food reviews, MRE reviews and stuff. This tastes fan-flippin-tastic. It tastes even better, one, because of hiking. I'm not eating much today, but mainly because of where we are consuming it. The only thing I would say is if you had any, there would be no way you could do this, because this is actually a very like watery, for the lack of a better term. Like, it's not thick at all, so like keeping this on a tortilla would be practically impossible. Okay, there you go, guys. That right there was fantastic. Did get the sinuses opened up, which I'm glad about. My only complaint is that there wasn't more of it. But I need to get the coffee going so that we can enjoy our oatmeal cookie or oatmeal cake, whatever it was. So yeah, it's like we don't need much water at all for these MRE coffees. But we got that there, and that shouldn't take long at all. So our water has bubbles at the bottom. It's about to start boiling. This is the coffee that we got. Deep, rich coffee and a creamer. Set that out there. Get every speck of that in there. Add our creamer. Then have a look at what our oatmeal cookie is looking like. I absolutely love oatmeal cookies, so this one's actually way more intact. Almost, well, it's pretty much fully intact, which is normally not the case. Again, it's just a day hike up to this location, and I pretty much have an established trail at this point to this spot, so it didn't really get beat around too much. Let me take and give this coffee a good stir. And then that right there is what our coffee's looking like color-wise. Give this cookie a go. Not only is that an oatmeal cookie, that's got cinnamon in it. And I absolutely love cinnamon. Okay, that's pretty dang hot still. I would take and splash a little bit of water in it to cool it down, but you don't really want to water down that coffee anymore because those packets really don't make a large. I've probably got, I mean, you guys can see how much is in there. Yeah, that's probably, you know, 6 ounces. Definitely no more than 8. Ooh, just went full Ray Charles. Can't see nothing. Steamed up my glasses. Okay, let's see if we can get a tiny sip of this now. Ooh, that's still very, very hot. So yeah, now that is still MRE coffee, so it's not going to be like anything you brew at home yourself. But I will say that the last time that I had an MRE Star MRE, the coffee in it was the same kind, and I wouldn't expect there to be any major change since, you know, I had that one. But this one does taste better for whatever reason, and like the last one I didn't put too much. I had pretty much the exact same amount of water, but this one definitely is just better quality. So it might have just been a difference in the batch of the instant coffee mix, but it's really not that bad. I'm gonna finish this cookie, and then we'll close things out. Well, there you go, guys. That concludes our Pink Spoon MRE Star review. Overall, I mean, it's solid. That was really good, honestly. The only things we didn't consume was the lemon drink mix, and because it's lemon, I actually am going to take and probably drink it at some point, just because the lemon ones are my favorite. The orange is second favorite. Don't really care for the grape at all. But I just have to be in the mood for a sweet drink, and right now I'm not. And then the only other consumable was the Smarties. And again, just not in the mood for Smarties, but a decent little snack that you can always throw in your pocket and just have whenever you want it. As far as MREs go, the main, a 10 out of 10. It was really, really good. The peanuts, very fresh peanuts, and the oatmeal cookie was a solid dessert that paired very, very well with the coffee. And still surprised about the difference in the taste of this coffee versus the other MRE Star that I can't remember if I just took and ate it, or I actually done a dedicated review. I'd have to go back, but that actually might be in another video. But now I'm going to get everything packed up, cleaned up, make sure I got all of my trash. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, you know, this is during October, which is like Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you buy a case of these MREs, a portion does go to the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. So it's a good thing. You get MREs, portions of it get donated. It's a win-win, both sides. I will have a link down in the video description. It's not like an affiliate link or anything. It's just going to be a direct link to these. But this does end at the end of October, so when this video is posted, I believe you only have like 10 days left. So you'll need to jump on it pretty quick. That's going to do it for this one, guys. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you've not already. Share the channel and the videos with your friends, family, anybody that enjoys good old outdoor activities and gear. And then in this case, MRE reviews. Hit me up in the comment section, thoughts, opinions, questions, any MREs that you would like to see me cover in the future. I did have some other foreign MREs that I wanted to look at, but right now with tariffs and everything, that stuff's kind of out of the question. But until the next one, guys, adios.